Hello and welcome everybody. I'm Jono the Eternal Optimist, and how you doing? Welcome. Hi Marine, welcome. How you doing? Hey Marine. Noru's channel. Nice. Welcome. How are you? How have you been? Just give me 1 second. I am just making sure everything is good here. I think so. Got you. Okay. Welcome. Hi everybody. Welcome Ludwig, Jetski, Marine. How are you guys? How's everybody doing? It has been almost a whole week. Although we did have a bonus stream on Monday, so it wasn't that long, but it felt like a long week to me. You know, you get those weeks where it's just like, they go on forever. That's kind of how I felt for this week. But I'm glad to be back. Welcome. Let's get those traditionals out the way. Thank you, Hector, for your support in the Golden Wings. Everybody in the Noble and Snow Wings. And of course, all you fine people that are come by for some laughs. Yeah, I got that down. Also, I will take off my hat. I take off my hat for you. But yo, how have you been? Ludwig says, won't be able to join, but I wish you all the best. Hope you have a lot of fun, Funky Man. Thank you, Ludwig. Hope you can hear this from the future. But yeah, I wanted to play something a little less intense, because the Pokemon is intense because of all the push-ups, and the Pal World was intense because we finished the whole game, and the computer crashing with Baldur's Gate 3 is also intense. So it's been a very intense couple of weeks with the streams, okay? So I wanted to take something a little more relaxing, a little more funny. And I've heard a lot of positive things about the Stanley Parable. Welcome, Lael. How you doing? Yeah, we're going to be playing Stanley Parable with a really nice narrator voice. I've heard it's quite funny. So you know, it's not like intense gameplay, so it means I can actually chat to you guys while we're playing. You know, I don't have to focus on current objective, survive. So yeah, we're gonna play Stanley Parable today, and if I can't finish it today, we'll probably finish it next week. I'm actually not sure how long it takes to finish, but that's my problem. And after that, we will be starting Dark Souls 3. So let me use the Stanley Parable as my my calming of the soul before we go into Dark Souls 3. One more day and it's weekend finally. I'm exhausted. Oh yeah, I hope the week's been okay for you. It's been a long week for me as well. Yeah, it feels like the whole week dragged for me. Dark Souls 3, can't wait. Yeah, you can't wait to invade me. Sauron, wake up. Jono will be playing Dark Souls 3. Yeah, so we'll start that either next week or the week after that. I did say March. So. No, you weren't. You're lying. You're lying, Lael. You're a liar. You're a liar. Liar. All right. Jono doesn't want to play Sword and Shield because of the push-ups and squats. I mean, you almost passed out. Yeah, I think it was because I was breathing too heavily. That's why I felt faint. I hyperventilated myself by... You want to know a fun story? Well, not really a fun story, but it's a story. When I was a kid, I was boiling an egg. And for some reason, my stupid childish brain thought, oh, blowing the steam on the coming out of the pot is a fun little game. Let me see if I can blow the steam away before it rises up. So I was standing there going, blowing away all of the air. And then I passed out and woke up to a lot of blood. And I'd sent the front two of my teeth through underneath my lower lip. I must have passed out and hit my head on the table side. Not table side, the marble tabletop. And sent my front two teeth through my lips. So I have two little scars, two tiny scars underneath my lip from where my teeth went through them. Moral of the story, don't try to blow out steam. Probably a lie. Yeah. No, but that was a true story. And I felt so stupid. Every time I see those scars when I shave, I just go, Jono, why? Just do a little, yeah. Oh, Nevermare, welcome. How you doing? Hi, Navamek. Yeah, welcome. How are you? Jono is a baka since he was a kid. Always have been, but proud of it. All right. Alrighty. So, what's it? Just a little bit more chatting before we dive into the game. Sunday, I told you guys I would do a cooking stream, so I will be doing a cooking stream on Sunday. Kind of nervous. Can't deny that. I am gonna have to set up the lights and the camera and everything, so I'm gonna have to spend quite a bit of time on Sunday setting it up. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't have any scuff, because you know I do not suffer scuff at all. Speaking of scuff-free experiences, hopefully we can play Baldur's Gate 3 on Saturday. I was looking forward to it so much. But the good news, since ripping out my power supply and throwing the new one in, I haven't had a single crash. So either the power supply got too old, or I had too many things plugged into the computer which was causing the short, or the more realistic option was there's too much dust in the power supply and that was causing the short, and I should have probably just cleaned it out. But anyway, I fixed the problem, so. Jono is a bug, yeah. Jono, moral of the story, you're a stupid child. Hey! Come on. I've been relatively safe. The only time I injure myself is superficially and emotionally and psychologically, but never physically serious. I've never broken a bone. I gave a minor fracture to one because I ended up jumping on a nail, but that wasn't my fault. That was the stage coordinator's fault. I was doing a dance choreography for a show, and one of the nails popped out of the floorboards, and when I jumped, it went through my foot. And gave a minor fracture on my foot, but other than that, I've never broken a bone. Wait, cooking stream when? Sunday. And I will be teaching you my family secret, which is no longer going to be much of a secret, but I will be teaching you the family secret recipe for bolognese. Spaghetti bolognese. What happened to my spaghetti? Oh wait, cooking stream when? Yeah. I will be teaching you my spaghetti. Palm sweaty. Jono spaghetti. Man, and it's, you know, I haven't had coffee like since lunchtime, and yet I've got all this energy. No idea where I got it from. Maybe I'm just excited to see you guys and chat to you guys. Jono, will that be an accidental, face reveal too? Well, every single part I own is reflective, so probably I'm gonna wear a face mask. Note to self, wear a face mask. It's okay. Wow, I'm really channeling the gremlin energy today. What did I do? Anyway. Okay. I did have an ice cream before the stream, so maybe that was it. I love Magnums. All right, why don't we get the game started? So yeah, this week should be fun. We're playing Pokemon tomorrow, Stanley Parable today, Pokemon Sword tomorrow, Baldur's Gate 3 on Saturday, and then Sunday will be Sunday will be the cooking stream. Hi, Crito Skywalker, welcome. How you doing? Let me give you a wave. Wow. There we go. Hello, Jono. Is my Pokemon still alive, or did you let it go? It should be still alive. It should still be alive. I haven't given anyone away. But yeah, let us go to the Stanley Parable. You know, I originally mistitled the stream. I called it the Stanley Paradox, and then I was like, wait a minute, it's Stanley Parable. That was my bad. Also, this is not positioned correctly. Womp. There we go. All right, is that? Nope, that's not fine. There we go. Can you guys see everything okay now? So this game, when it booted up, they asked me to enter in the time, and when I first entered it in, I actually was a minute off, and then I was like, okay, everything works. I'll close the game and I'll restart it for when the stream starts. So I opened it again, and then I set the time exactly, and the game was like, just so you know, I want to take the time to tell you, thank you for setting your clock correctly. Very few people actually do this, and I wanted to say that you're great, and I want you to appreciate that. And the game was, I was like, what? Okay. What kind of game is this? A very weird game. Look, you can see there's a menu right next to me on the computer screen itself. There's a screen within the screen within the screen. So, yeah, apparently it's all about choice and there's a narrator. So it's apparently very funny. So we're going to give it a try. It's not intense. Ever the end is never the end is never the end is loading never. So we're loading the end at the start?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I love his voice. Oh my goodness, his voice is nice.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee
that
number
is me.
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Yeah, that's my job.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Press escape on your keyboard.
This is what
press
employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders took, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Oh.
And Stanley was happy.
Oh, Stanley was happy. Well, that's all that matters.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Stanley
something that would forever change Stanley.
Why, I have a Half-Life
never
vibes.
Quite forget.
Source engine.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Am I
no
free?
one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Hi.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
I'm on my own.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Until
but as he
did.
came to his wits and regained his senses,
Uh-huh.
he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Hold up. The camera sensitivity is nutty. Nope, that's still really insane. Controls? Ha. Wait, was background, translucent, player data. Okay, I'll just have to turn down the sensitivity on my mouse then. Okay, there we go. That's a, oh gosh, it's a, oh, hold up. The, sorry chat, I, need to reduce the field of view. It was a little too fishbowl for me. Okay, there we go. That's okay. Is that fine for you guys? It's not too fishbowly. Oh, okay. Yeah, so
Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Wait!
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly.
No.
The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
Wait, I've trapped myself.
Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here, I can be happy forever.
Yeah, don't think about anything.
Happy.
I'm happy.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
Mondays?
Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to.
I can't jump.
He will be told what to do.
Tell me.
Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Wait, did I just end the game? Wait, did I beat the game by actually just waiting at eternity? Okay, I died at the very start. Okay, let's not end the game by accidentally closing the door. Yeah, speedrun, right? Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
No!
What could it mean?
The safety of my
Stanley
room!
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Okay, the safety of the meeting room. Okay, where is the meeting room? But yeah, this is made on the Source engine, which is what Half-Life, which Valve made and used for Half-Life. Server access? No. surname access. Like, I can't read that. I probably could if I, like, zoomed in. Okay. Everybody hates Mondays, apparently. And things are under construction. Okay, so we'll just go this way.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
How about now? No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Yeah.
just to admire it.
Yeah. He knew exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I wanted to go to the lounge. I wanted some coffee. Some coffee. Anybody? That is such a weird layout. Wait. 4B9? So what? The rooms inside have numbers and then the rooms outside have letters? 4B9. Oh, said Willow, welcome. How you doing? Hi. I'm coming by real quick and wow, Pokemon's really changed directions. Wait, does it say Pokemon? Does it say Pokemon? I'm playing Pokemon tomorrow. I'm doing Stanley Parable tonight. Hey, I'm in the Pony Lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
It does say Pokemon. What the hell? But wait. I have the
Yes, really worth it being here in the room.
Shush.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
I'm fixing things. Wait, Mr. Narrator. Stop giving me some lip, okay? I need to fix this.
At this point,
Hey!
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy.
Don't call me creepy.
On his overall personality.
Hey!
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
What? What? You know what? You're not going to say...
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
No, I'm trying to fix things. Wait. This is creepy as hell, man. I'm just trying to fix my thumbnail. The game was trying to give me a hint, huh? Okay. I've re-uploaded the thumbnail. Hopefully it fixed. Jono Reapy. Pause the game first. Never. Hi, Jono Banter. Welcome. The game was giving me some lip. Okay, this way.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
Hey.
He took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
How about no? It really is my thumbnail. Yeah, YouTube freaked out. Okay, well, I'm disobeying the narrator.
Stanley was so bad at following directions,
Hey.
it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey! Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Hi, Vincent. Welcome. Your obsession with a room. Okay, so where the hell are we? Well, I defy the narrator. I am my own independent streamer. I have free will. And I choose to fall for your reverse psychology. Okay, what the heck is this?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Narrator shifts between your greatest enemy.
Trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Wait.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Wait.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hi, Hector. Welcome. How you doing? Hi. I already managed to fall to my death somehow in this game. Please tell me this is the first ending. Hey, Jono, just dropping by. Hope you have a fun stream. Thank you, Hector. Yeah, I already died. I already died in a story-based adventure. That was not on purpose. I was trying to jump the... Like, there's no... I pressed spacebar, but as you can hear, I can't... I just got an achievement. I just got an achievement. Stop pressing spacebar, you can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it. If you press spacebar too many times, you get an achievement. Jono, you always find a way to get us up before.
When Stanley came to a set of
No, I
two
got
open
right.
doors, this was not the correct way
I am
to the
too
meeting
curious
room,
now. I
and
want to
Stanley
know.
knew it perfectly
I want to
well.
know.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
You should read the
first,
achievements for this
just to
game. No,
admire it.
I will find them as we go.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door
No,
on his
I want to
left.
get back to where I died. He thought he was powerful.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
Yeah. I'm going to time my jumping and I'm going to go over there. I'm not going over there. I'm going over
Look,
there.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yeah.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Yeah.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. Really? I
Yes.
was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
No.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Okay.
Give me a chance.
Okay. I'm waiting. For someone who was going to give me proof, you're awfully quiet all of a sudden. You should read the achievement. Jono, if you quit and come back to the game, you get another achievement. No way. You're trolling me, right? I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust you.
This is the...
We'll skip. Nope, no achievement.
All of his co-workers were
Nope,
gone. What
no,
could it mean?
no achievement.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I can't believe I fell for that.
A memo.
I trusted you. It's fine. We zoom. We zoom. We zoom.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Nope.
open doors, this was not
You have to
the
wait
correct way
5
to
years.
the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Oh, quit the
just
game
to admire
entirely.
it.
I think they meant
The
quitting the
lounge
game
was
completely.
sublime.
Ah, it's okay.
A
We'll do
work
that.
of art.
We'll
But
do that
eager
later.
To get back to business, Stanley
I
took
want to
the
know what's on the
first
other side of
open
that door.
on
I'm
his
too
left.
curious. I'm too curious. I reject his reality.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
Yeah,
it's
make fun of
incredible
me.
he
Make fun of
wasn't
me.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
Look,
Okay.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
No,
not
I'm
your
committed.
enemy, really, I'm not.
I am committed.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Yeah.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone... What? Really?
Yes.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration
Danger everywhere.
for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
2v3.
To show you something beautiful.
Yep, let me prove
Let
it.
me prove it.
Yes,
Let
okay.
me prove that I'm on your side.
Oh.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Hmm.
Stanley walked through the red door.
You know what? I'll give you a chance. Okay, show me something beautiful.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Yep.
Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and
Wait.
running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Wait.
Don't you see that it's killing us?
Hey.
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Nope. Oh, that's just cheating.
What do we want?
Mm-hmm.
What are we looking for?
Oh, wait, I'm in control. Okay, the holy lights.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Ah.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Nice, good for you. What about me? Shiny. Ah. This game is weird. Okay, so there's one escape. Wait, where did the ooh. See, chat, it was worth it. Shiny. Wait. Be not afraid. Be not afraid. Oh, thank God, Jono, the infinite thing is over. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Wait, you want me to go back?
Right. Where were we?
No way! Jono's becoming a fly or a moth. Wait, why is the universe like running out of stars? Jono, you've been amused if somebody grabbed the keys and jingled them in front of you.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset.
I know.
We'll lose all of this. Good, good. You can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
What? No, how long? How long? Jingle those keys. Jingle, jingle. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Give me something. Ooh. Mothman Jono. Ah. Oh. Oh my. Gaslighting narrator. Jono, I think something will happen if you stay. Okay, okay. Ooh. Be not afraid. Wow. You know, I always believe in these kinds of games that your first choice is canonically what you would have done. So, falling to my death was actually my canonical choice. But we're ignoring that one. We're going with this one. The falling to my death was an accident. It wasn't by choice. That was an accident. We are staring at this by choice. Jono is the moth now. Yeah, but how long? Hey, Coffee Ashil! Welcome, Ashil. How you doing? How are you? Yeah. Chat. Coffee was my old gamer name. But how you doing, Ashil? It's been a long time. Hope everything's been going well for you. Okay, so it looks like he's running out of stars. So we should get something fascinating in a second. Falling is your destiny. That's true. That couldn't be further from the truth. Jono was chosen to fall to his death, and it was by choice. No, I fell off by accident, not by choice. Oh yeah, cold coffee gamer. Not my wisest choice. I'll admit, I have matured a bit since then. You get an achievement if you play the game through the entirety on a Tuesday. What? That is so random. Okay, there we go. No, this just loops. This just loops infinitely, doesn't it? You have? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I get it, Will. I get it. Okay, Mr. Narrator. You have 10 seconds. Travis Bridget, welcome. Welcome, Travis. How are you? Yeah, how you been? We are enjoying the light show in Stanley Parable because the narrator is upset with me. And we found ourselves trapped here by all these shiny shinies. Mantis sent me to say hi. Hi, welcome. Let me give you a wave. Bam. Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, we're having some fun. Okay, narrator. Your shiny keys are no longer working on me. I didn't promise. You asked me to promise you, but I didn't promise. So I'm gonna go. Bye. Yo! Oh,
No.
Kiss Satellite. Thank you.
What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Okay. So if we go back?
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
I want to, but nothing's happening. Thank you so much for bringing some people around. Hope you're all having a fantastic time. I'm Jono Funk, the Eternal Optimist, and every time you guys laugh, I get a feather back. So, yeah. That's why I'm doing this. It is a lot of fun. Okay, we're out of here. Oh, he stopped. Ooh. Wait, is that blood?
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die.
I don't care.
What about this isn't getting through to you?
Now we're going.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
And if I go back down? Wait, no. Sudoku is the only option now. Wait, I'll pop a sub. Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, wait, let's head back to the room and then we'll see if he responds. We've trapped ourselves in a situation where we either stare into space forever or we jump to our death. No, he has trapped us. Oh my. Okay, for the newcomers. I have a bad habit in video games. I always fall to my death, and it's because I lost my wings. So I'm not used to gravity. And already in this game, I've fallen to my death not once, but now twice. My first 2 endings in this game, and this one is entirely by choice now. I don't even have that excuse, is to fall to my death.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
No, I finished what I started.
Can we please get back to the other room?
Fine. Gotta see if there's fall damage. That's the rule. Yeah, I'm walking slowly. I've like broken my legs. Oh, I can't believe I got myself trapped here. You can't make this shit up. I know,
See?
right?
This is what you want.
Okay, I'm
this
here.
Is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Okay, stop breathing. You first. Legs? What legs? Ooh. Ooh, I will have you know. I will have you know that I have acquired legs. Thank you very much. I have acquired legs. Jingle jangle, jingle jangle. Whoops. There we go. Okay, narrator. I am seriously going to jump off a cliff now. Fake news.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Okay. I like how I started off by ignoring him the entire time. You're not going to say anything? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. Okay, we're leaving. You have failed to impress me, narrator. We are now jumping off the cliff. But my legs hurt. I can't believe this. I cannot legitimately believe this is happening. Hi, General Stokers. Welcome.
No. What do you do? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
No, I'm tired of your lies. I am tired of your lives. I want to be free. Freedom!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Okay. Fine. What is this game?
Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
I need to get food door. I never thought Jono would say that, but he'll
I know you'll see. You'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
What is happening? I'm trapped in this room. How did I get trapped in here?
No, perhaps not.
I can't believe this. I should have ignored him. I shouldn't have gone into the red room. He promised to show me something beautiful.
My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game?
But
you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
Oh, thank you, Travis.
You're literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Wow, when you put it like...
Travis Bridget subscribed.
Thank you. When you put it like that, it sounds really, really mean. But we jump.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Ooh.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
Yes, I did.
Well, this one is yours.
Yay. I have successfully given the narrator depression. So, we've learned that the narrator is the one in control of the game, huh? So what? He's gonna let me be free now? Freedom?
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Okay. I want to...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Hi, Prince of History,
Stanley
welcome!
decided to go to the meeting room.
Damn, I
Perhaps
don't
he had
remember the
simply
narrator
missed the
sounding like
memo.
such a sad, disappointed grandpa. That's because of me. It's my special talent.
When
Okay,
Stanley came
okay.
to a set of 2 open doors,
I'm-
this was not the correct
I'm going to
way the
ignore him
meeting room,
completely
and
now.
Stanley knew it
I'm going to
perfectly
stay
well.
committed to my
Perhaps he wanted
beliefs.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, we seek
Standing
freedom
now in
here.
this incredible room,
Can you quit the game and
Stanley
come
for the
back?
first-
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, hold up. Quit the desktop. And then play. It's reloading now. I can't believe Jono is happy. Yeah, that is the first time I'm happy because I'm finally free from that space room. Okay, it's loading now. There we go. Please enter the current time. It is 9 already. Have we been going for half an hour already? Ah, 9:09, your favorite time of the day. It's not my favorite time of the day. Or could you simply not resist giving the correct time again? Hey, stop calling me out. That's creepy. After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious. How accurate is 9:09 a.m. is, p.m. is? Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate? Wait. Full slider, and then 1 off. 1 pixel off. You know, I can just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I have great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like it to be set. It's all good to collect data. I wish I had more sliders, but we have to go through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip up a couple new ones. You should be ready the next time you boot up the game. What is going... Wait. Wait, now I'm curious. Now I'm just curious. Open the game again. Oh my... Can you quit the game and come back? Yep, we're trying that right now. Okay, here we go. It's loading. It should be the capture card should grab it now. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Yep, okay. Please adjust the slider until the dog and cat are friends. Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes 9. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Oh no! From which of the 2 made-up words below is most appealing to you? Okuboinkalal or Scrumtush? Scrumtush, because it's easier to say. Please don't adjust the slider. Do you know what the time is right now? Yes. Is the time right now... Is the time that it is right now the correct time? Yes. What time is it anyway? Yes. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Yes. Help. Yes. Will you come back to visit? Yes. I didn't get an achievement. No, he cannot read. Begin the game. Okay, we're skipping. And now I'm committed. I am committed.
All of his
Welcome back.
co-workers
Oh,
were
I got the
gone.
achievement.
What could it mean?
Quit the game and start
Stanley
again.
decided to go to the meeting room.
Yeah.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We did it. The weirdness. The weirdness. All right, onwards.
When Stanley came to
We
a
go to
set
the right.
of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
What
well.
if you visited again?
Perhaps he wanted to stop
We'll
by
test
the
it later.
employee lounge first, just to admire it.
We'll test it out later. I want to go on
Truly a
my
room
rebellious
worth
phase.
admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
How about now? Okay, here we go.
Stanley was so bad at following directions,
Okay,
it's
set me
incredible he
free.
wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, here we go.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
No.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that
Jono, another achievement to get is click on the draw 35 times. Okay, I'll try that.
Been about nothing but you all this time.
What about her?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
I don't neglect anyone.
You forgot. What? Really?
Yep.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for
Yep.
others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Absolutely.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
No,
to
you
show
trapped
you
me.
something beautiful.
No.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
No, give me the blue door.
Chance.
Give me the blue door.
Now listen carefully.
Give me the
this
blue
is
door.
Important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope. Nope.
Aha. Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked
You
through the red door.
No. You didn't.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
God. I love that. I like when there was only one day, I was like, I wonder if there's one behind me. Narrator, you sob. Ominous.
You see? There's nothing here.
No, there's something down
Haven't
there.
even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Oh.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Mm-hmm.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Oh, he's
I
angry.
don't think I put a lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Sure.
Skill trees?
Yes.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
How about jumping? That would be a good start.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Yes, 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 yes.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
You know what? I think I might just will.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion. You know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes?
I'm just messing with you. I chose the most unhelpful number.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Wait.
And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
No, no. My previous playthrough involved falling to my death.
Let's take a look.
No! The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Wait, what? 2 seconds? Somebody beat the game in 2 seconds? Did you know 23% of players skip the intro sequence? Only worse than 3% of players who chose the blue door. Hey! 90... How long does it take you to get through the correct door? Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. He's pissed. He's trying to get me to go through the right door. In total, lots of doors were opened and awards were won. Why not ask some friends for help? Pick the right door. Did you know? Yes, 90% were more attractive than Stanley. A dead rat is offline. A dead rat objectively ranked higher than you. Oh no. Oh, he's trolling me. He's trolling me. No, we go through the orange one now. We are committed.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of the new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Fine.
Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Ooh.
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world
Where's the
will
workplace
really
section?
take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
The latter.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done.
I broke him,
It's
chat.
over.
I broke
Thank
him.
you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
I-
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Okay.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I broke him. Oh!
Fascinating.
Firewatch.
What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
Oh, now this is good.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man,
Hey.
spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
Hey.
Perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Hey!
Yes, that must be it.
Are you-
What a fascinating venture
Did he just call me a creepy pervert?
into the experience of total mental depravity.
Stop
So
it!
far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
I can't believe that he's literally just calling me a creepy pervert. No. I know. No. I know what he's doing. I know exactly what he's doing. He is trying to say that if I stay in this room, I'm a creepy pervert so that he can trick me into going outside. Let's see if there's anything in here. The Patriots, the Birds of Wyoming, the Singular Mind, Sterlex, Space Puffs, National Forests, and a cookbook. Okay, there's nothing in here. I thought maybe there might be something, but who fire watches the fire watch? Who fire watches the fire watch the fire? Oh my goodness, the cool S. No, Jono, he generally wants you to touch grass, please. Okay, fine. You know, this is very high up, and you guys know how I deal with high places. It usually doesn't end well for me. Oh my god, I literally chose the one way I can't go. Okay. Well, at least there's a toilet over there. Jono, jump. No, Jono, he's gently wants to touch grass. Okay, we're almost outside.
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
What? I'm experiencing grass? I'm going to the toilet. That is the only point of interest that I saw.
It is. It's an open world game.
Yay.
Good God, quickly, block it off.
No! You mother...
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
No, don't put me back in the box.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Oh, there's a gap. Oh. I was... Wait.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
This is Rocket
If you
League.
manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Watch me. Watch me. Just watch
Okay,
me.
so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
No.
Yes, I think surely we must.
No, we're escaping.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Ball? Ball! Okay. Ball! 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 Get in the ball!
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Yes!
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yes!
Stanley, I have a thought.
Yeah?
And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls
Two
makes
balls?
for an even more euphoric sports experience.
All the
I need to
balls!
try it out. Here comes another ball.
Balls!
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
Dog boy!
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery
Oh!
shop. I simply have to have more.
Oh!
I'm insatiable. More balls!
More balls! Balls! All the balls! We put the balls in the place. Yeah! Woo!
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Yeah, it's
Are you
the
having fun?
yeah, this is the
Is
best.
this a real video game?
Yeah,
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what?
It's great.
It's over.
no,
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end.
you took away my balls.
This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you.
No.
Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing.
Bitch, I have never respected boundaries.
Yes, that's
No, I know,
what
I have.
I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley.
I'll go play with myself.
See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules.
Yeah.
Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Bye. You know, what if I become the ball? I will sacrifice myself for the goal. I am the ball. Oh, South Africa. I am the ball. You cannot take away this ball. Yeah!
What are you doing?
Freedom! Woo!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
He's finally gone. We're free, chat. We're free. Jono is a free elf. I'm free. Okay, we got so much choice. We've got dark and scary or dark and scarier. So I'm going to go with the mild. Ah! I swear I didn't do that on purpose. I swear I didn't do that on purpose. 509? Wait, all the other ones were like 3 something, right? Or 430. Yeah, so we're in the 500s now. We fell down to go up. $508, $507. Oh, this has become a horror game. This has become like Resident Evil. 420? Where's 420? No, that's 423. So 420's over here? No, there's no 420. No. Nope. That's ominous and scary. Nope, not going that way. Falling Jono, the stream. I have found every way to fall in this game. But, ooh. What is that? Watch there be a jump scare though. 425. Wait, 4? We're back in the 400s again? 427. We're close to the 430. Wait. Wait, what? Wait. So this is not the correct way? Wait. No, I can't see anything. Is there like a flashlight? Nope.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
Mm.
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I can wait too. Oh. No! We got the Dooms ending. We got the Doomsday
All
ending.
of his co-workers were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean?
I want to try
Stanley
one
decided to
more
go to the
path
meeting
before
room.
we follow
Perhaps he
him
had simply missed the
obediently.
memo.
I want to see what was on the other side of that jump rail. You know when I sat on the jump rail?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah. I'll go across
Wow.
the bridge this time.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Okay, we're free.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible. he
Jono
wasn't
makes his own
5 years
fate.
ago.
Yep. There we go. Take me
Look,
across.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Oh.
There's someone you've been neglecting,
Her.
Stanley.
Yes.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking, this is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Okay.
To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Okay, fine.
She's been waiting.
You tempt me with her. So, what do I do? Whoa!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay. Hi, honey. Hello, honey. Wait, what? What?
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Yay!
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
You lied to me.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. Sorry, but you're in my story now.
You. Hi, honey.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427. Press P on your keyboard. How about no? How about no? How about no? How about no? How about I don't get a choice? I am trapped. I am trapped. Okay, I press pay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
Lamau.
And every button that
Bye,
he pushes
Kirito.
is a reminder
Kirito,
of the
bye.
inconsequential nature of his existence.
Hey, mine is very inconsequential. Thank you very much. Press I.
Look at him there, pushing buttons,
Yee.
doing exactly what he's told to do.
Press.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I was swearing. Oh, yeah. Beep. Sorry, I read that as bye. Press P. No. I. J. K. L. M. C.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
That's a little too real, bro. Press I to watch TV. Where's the TV? Oh, there. Okay.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First,
No!
he imagined that one
No!
day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
He's... Okay,
The
bye for real.
thought
Okay, bye-bye.
excited him terribly.
No! I'm having schizo time. Press X to spend time with the boys! The boys!
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Yeah, I'm sure. Press X to prepare dinner. Hi, honey.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Yellow line, TM?
And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Hey, that's spoilers. That's spoilers. Press L to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Ah, I see what you're doing here. Press U.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press N to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer.
Hey!
That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm going to press X to be at work in the morning.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
Nope.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Don't you dare turn on my webcam. Don't you dare.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see.
Okay.
Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Have I died every single game? I have died in every single playthrough. Wow. I'm getting all the death flags. Okay, mister. Okay, mister. Let's play it your way. Fine. We are going to be good, obedient little players who don't think for ourselves at all. Do not dare turn on my webcam. So you...
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
420. Woo! Okay. Wait, where was 430? Somebody said that you get an achievement for hitting 430. Right? So... Aha!
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yes.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
Yes.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
How many then?
Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. That's 417. 4.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
4, 3. 4, 3. 4, 3. We go back. Wait. 436. 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. Let's go. Where are you? 4.
Now, back to door number 437.
Yes, let's go. Charge. Wait. Rip. 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where's the copy machine?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. At this point, you should be on a watch. Hey. Wait.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
How?
Yes!
Yes!
This is great!
Yes!
You're putting it all on the
I
line,
jumped!
Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416.
We've almost got it!
Yeah!
Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Yes, let's go. Where's the copy machine? Is it back in the other room? Okay. Exercising. Woo!
Finish it off, Stanley!
Yeah!
5 clicks on door 430!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
That was worth it. That was fun. Fine. Just for that, I will obey you for this playthrough.
When Stanley
Where do we go?
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I question nothing. I don't have any thoughts in this brain. This head is empty.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you, take it out passively aggressively on other coworkers, and then resent coworkers for not supporting you. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graph in the header and throw some bevel all over the text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Okay. Next. Number of slides on the slides. Chart slides and charts and slides. One more. Come on. The rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Slide to chart ratio. Oh my goodness, it's off the charts. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Oh my god, it's out of control. Please, no more charts. I'm begging, stop. The boss appreciation moment. On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, you circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out the triplicate and return your boss appreciation specialist. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, but more inclined towards conflict, you're the kind of person who initiates conflict. Why did we hire you? Remember that it takes 2 people to start a fight, and right now you're both of them. What are your dreams for the future? Nature, talk radio, transcend, plant life, football, less air, spring break, hope, clear skin, metamorphosis, pollution, a boat, travel, lunch, and mitosis. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less and do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no expectation of promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. To synergize core values, monetize free to play. Help, I'm opposed it. Yep, you are. Broom closet. Huh? Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, this is fascinating. This is cool. What are all the things in here?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
Ooh, radioactive?
No reason to still be here.
No, there's plenty of reason. I jumped.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
FA. Yeah, but this is cool. It's a closet. I will never come out of the closet.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I think you've been confused since the moment I touched this game, sir. No more words? No more words?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Yeah, I'm messing
If
with
I'd
you.
said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
But it's
I never
cool.
would have thought to mention it.
I like it in here. Jono, your head is always empty 24/7. No.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
It is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?
I got the broom closet ending."
Ending was my favorite."
Yeah, it was my
I
favorite.
hope your friends find this concerning.
Hey, my friends are watching right now. I got the broom closet
Stanley
ending.
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby
I'm fine,
so
chat.
as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
I'm not dead.
When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I am so tempted. Just give me a few more seconds in the closet, chat. The narrator is so petty. Yeah. He was literally calling for anybody else in the area to take over the game. Let's see. We're gonna count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 and a half, 20. Okay, I think we reached the end. Okay, we're going back out. I'm done.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Hey, I'm not second player. It's still me. It's still me.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But there's a shiny 9. Hi, Lonnie. I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to school. It's what all the cool kids are doing. I decided. Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. Hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids are actually doing is sewing each other pages on their something, but we are cooler than him because... Okay. It's literally... okay, that's weird. Anyway, needs a scrap. See ya. Bye, Willow!
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Yeah.
All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Yeah, we're going in a loop.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone.
Coffee nut.
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Ooh, I am!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
Yay!
And it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Yeah?
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Okay.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
Yeah, the buttons.
Please.
Yeah.
It's all I want.
Yeah, the buttons.
I want my apartment and my wife, and my job.
Yeah, my buttons.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
No, I just want the buttons.
My life is normal.
No, it's not.
I am normal.
I'm definitely not.
Everything will be fine.
No, they won't. But I'll enjoy it anyway.
Okay.
I'm fine. Hey! I think we broke free. Did we?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Wow.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Ooh, we switched genders.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that
Call
day.
an ambulance!
The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career.
Call an ambulance!
And by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Bruh. Wow. Okay, fine. We'll play your game. We will be obedient slaves.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yes, what
Stanley
could it
decided
mean?
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Fine.
missed a memo.
I'm not going to die this time. We will obey. We will obey.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We will obey.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
So, Jono, what is it going to
Feeling a
be?
wave of
Button or
disbelief,
balls?
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
Balls
hoping
with
he
buttons.
might find an answer there.
Balls with buttons. Or buttons with balls. Throw a ball at the button?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Yeah, I want to
office.
speak to your manager. Well, my manager. Oh. Fancy. Wait. What does this say? Executive bathroom? Hell yeah! Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Extreme bathrooms. Death by... Wait. Bath boy testifies in the trial of the century. Tired of getting R on your porcelain? Faucets, pipes, and offshoots. Okay. That's just weird. Also, that's filthy! For the executive bathroom, that is filthy. Jono, obey. The beige pages. Oh, instead of the yellow page. Ooh. Panda? Business strategy. Shoot the panda! Why would you shoot the panda? Ludwig, welcome back! Okay, I'm gonna... I am the most expensive boss. I'm gonna ignore the boss, and I'm gonna go... Take me to the roof. Okay, I know I said I was gonna obey, but now I'm just curious. Up. We're gonna jump off the roof. Bum, bum, but I will get a copyright strike if I actually play this. No, I'm gonna turn it down because honestly, the song gets copyright strike. Casanova, I think it's called. So yeah, I gotta avoid gotta just keep talking over the talking, just talking. Avoid the copyright strike. Hurry up, please. Hurry up, please. Hurry up, please. Oh, that actually worked. Phew. You tricked me. Okay, we're going to the boss. The most
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
sewage
life.
lilies by Claude
Shocked,
money.
Unraveled,
Carte
Stanley
blanche.
wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
You're doing good. Oh, that's
to
great.
input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I'm concerned. But let's go. We obey. We are obedient for the most part. I don't want to go down. I want to go up. I pressed up. I pressed up. I pressed up. I press up. Okay, we're going down. Doing pretty good. Yeah. I've died so many times.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he
All right,
felt
gonna head
more
out again.
free
Don't want to
think
spoil
for
the game.
himself,
No worries.
to
Have a
question
fantastic
the
evening.
nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Concerning. But let's go.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We're escaping. We're escaping.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Yay. Well, now I just got to catch them all. Uh-oh.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to
No.
turn around and get back on track.
No, no, no. You dangled
At
this
this
carrot.
point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Yep, I'm committed.
And willingly confront his death.
I am committed. I fear not. What falls befell me. Whee! Whee! Oh,
As the machine whirred into motion, and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss,
No.
like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
no!
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Bye, narrator. I am about to become compact!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single
What?
visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. I'm free. I'm free. No? Okay, fine. We'll stay on the rails for a bit. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Ooh.
When every path you
Wait.
can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless,
Wait.
making life the same. Do you
Wait,
see now?
Is this the true
Do you
ending?
see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path Stanley's office onto the two doors was part of the first game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development. Through the core layout remains identical to from its first iteration. Oh, so this is like the credits. This corridor, this decision is the most important one. The two doors are the first concrete piece of Stanley Parable's design. Wait, we actually hit the ending? But I want to see what the mind control device is. No! Button sounds. Okay. Credits. Wow. Office computers. Whoops. Okay. How do we get out of the credits? Because we still gotta get to the end. Why is this a giant maze?
Sure, we'll get him right back on track to where he was supposed to be in the story.
Narration outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator,
The big red button.
recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These clips are from early takes that were not used. Okay.
Where were all of his...
Whoa, so they commissioned him 3 times? Okay, let's keep going. Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Oh no, I don't want spoilers! I don't want spoilers! Exit. Here we go. Get me out of here!
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Huh. Okay, let's fix this.
Can
Oh!
you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Ooh.
But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Okay.
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Really?
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
No!
Whatever you do, choose it.
No!
Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
I disobeyed to the very end. No way! Okay.
The meeting room.
Full obedience.
Yes, that's where everyone
Full
would
obedience.
be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on,
Okay.
he would never be alone ever again.
What?
Oh, new content.
New content.
What does that mean? New content.
New content, guys. Guys, I don't think Jono will ever obey. Yeah, I don't really respond well to authority.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Ooh.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Set me free.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go.
Yay.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Yeah. Where's the new content?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's
Hey.
as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Give us the content.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I have gotten the power to jump. No. Jump, 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 jump. We're jumping. We got the power of jumping. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last jump. That was the Among Us sound effect. No, not a jump power. All right. Well, that was fun.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Yeah.
Goodness. Another elevator.
Yay!
Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Absolutely.
If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
Please
Hell,
don't.
I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Okay, I was just checking the time. I was like, there's no way it's already 11. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Twitter doesn't happen.
It's
Doesn't
my
exist
fault,
anymore.
Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks.
No.
Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Yeah, like always.
What do you say, friend?
No way. What's that? Hold up. It's different again. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, let's go. Okay, Mr. Narrator. What's in the new content? Jono is venting.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Yeah.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Dark Souls! Wait. Ooh.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
Aww.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see,
2013.
Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
The British
Oh, the
Film and
voice.
Academy Awards. Stanley Parable instead of The Last of Us. Oh, he's upset that he lost to The Last of Us? Come on, The Last of Us was pretty good. Our first kiss, my first car, the release of Stanley Parable in 2013. 2013! The Stanley Parable, buy on Steam. Download the demo for free. Linguists identify 15,000-year-old ultra-conserved words, The Washington Post. Okay. 6 components of a great corporate culture. Okay. A trip down memory lane. Smile because it happened. $1 bill. That's actually a $1 bill. Okay. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. That's the achievement. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. You freaking trolls. Nominee for the British Academy Awards for Game Innovation, Debut Game, and Story. Wow, he actually got a lot of nominations. Didn't win any, but he got nominated. The new video game releasing today. Creator surprisingly down to earth. Okay. Stanley Parable deals tough choice. Oh, what's on the bench? Oh, I can't sit on the bench. Never mind. We continue. Fantastic Arcade 2013. Indiescade 2012. IFG Grand Prize. IFG Narrative Excellence. Mod 2012 Award.
And
Big
over
Sushi.
here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
An hour of new elevator content. Jimquisition. Yeah. The nostalgic. It was good. Ooh, what's in the basement? Memory zone maintenance. Oh, I can't go mess with his memories. Hey, that's Portal. Mind control facility. We never got to the mind control facility. I feel foolish. Person of the year, Stanley.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com.
Carpet textures.
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with.
He's literally
in a game.
self-congratulatory.
9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Source SDK. Oh, goodness. Wait, do I have to go back? Wait, what? The serious room? Wait, so I have to go back? Okay. The end is never...
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Aha!
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Ooh.
What's this? What's down here?
Steam?
Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam.
Steam
the
reviews!
Online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
Uh-oh.
I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Oh!
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I can write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
What? Oh my goodness. Okay. I am actually kind of blown away, to be honest. This is amazing. Most meta game ever. Yeah, putting up reviews from your previous game. And he doesn't even focus on the positives.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
You kind of are.
If I'm preachy, honestly, you can.
You
My
are.
goodness, this is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. Maybe it wasn't.
No.
Yeah. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remember.
Ah.
What's this one got to say?
I get that it's supposed to be a parable of something.
You have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Wow.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Ooh.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once.
I want to listen.
So, now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. Got the logic of elimination working backwards. The deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years. Until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is.
Oh my
goodness. How many billions left until so much more than forever
Is there an achievement for listening to all of this?
I say, the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time.
I don't know.
At which time,
I don't know.
All at once. So, now you see, blah 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 blah.
Will it loop?
We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245.
Ah, yeah, it's looping. It's looping.
Got the logic of elimination working backwards. The deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture.
I think we won't stop.
For nearly 10,
yes, okay, it is looping.
Years,
it is
until
looping.
Just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until
no,
so much
different.
more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story and the choices.
Ah, yeah, but it's looping. Hi.
You're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption,
so 10 minutes went by.
Fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works.
Yeah, how Steam works.
Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology work, Surely whoever it is runs Steam
Gavin,
will
Gavin,
instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit
Yay.
one's review, merely because of this very situation.
Excellent.
Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was...
Well,
I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means.
45
but
minutes?
Well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But
bye.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
12 hours?
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
What?
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with.
Oh,
and you
no.
think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
Yeah.
Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been
Jono,
doing?
get ready.
Me
The
just
more you
talking.
press the button.
But it
Oh.
isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't
Yeah.
even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley.
Yeah.
I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel.
Bye.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you.
Oh, no.
To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest
Chat.
time, Stanley.
He's going to
Days,
die if I press it again.
months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest
gonna
longing
die.
to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself.
Hello? Are you dead? Oh, the clock has stopped moving. The tree is dead. The clock is dead. The lights are dead. But the button remains. Oh no. How do I stop that? Oh no. Nope, we're skipping that.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It
He's
wasn't
alive.
enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen.
Oh no.
The most immediate desires. Every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes, it seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives.
Ooh.
It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people.
Wow, he's
because
ranting.
otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves. We would
He's
turn
spitting
to look
fire.
at our deeper nature and find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression.
Wow.
And so because of this, we require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves.
Wow.
Pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they project. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about any of this. I'm at peace with it. I am the calm center
No,
of
you're
gravity around which these perversions hurl themselves. I am a waypoint for reasonable and collected discourse. They're the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something.
Yeah.
Maybe they were just jealous of me.
Yeah, slay.
Yes, of course. They've been jealous of me this whole time.
Yeah, they are.
They are mired in fear and insecurity.
Yeah.
And cannot help but attempt to tear me down.
Yeah, don't
What
get
a
torn
sad
down.
state of affairs.
Only I can do that.
Read these reviews now. You can see it. You can taste the bitter resentment.
Hmm.
And my, how good does it feel now to speak truth to these words, to finally allow these thoughts out, contained and managed for so long, neutered
I wanna let
and
him rant. I wanna
sterilized.
let him rant.
At last I am free to truly think. To feel. It must be that they were so discontent with themselves they couldn't help but leave a negative review on Steam. Perhaps it says far more about them than it ever said about me. Perhaps the state of their psychological being was in such tatters, and my constitution and willpower
So
are
ironclad.
ironclad in comparison. Perhaps it was this state that they sought some outlet through which to tear me down. This, you can see, is clearly why they felt the need to expect that the game be funny, that it be filled with yucks and whimsical humor, that it amuse them endlessly from start to finish.
I am amused.
But they didn't understand the game was never
There he
meant.
is. He's looping now. Wait, is it leaking? I heard a drip. Oh. We were by the ocean, weren't we? No.
End is never the end, 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 is never the.
Oh no. Oh no. No. Ooh. It's collapsing. Freedom! Almost. We just gotta skip another few 10,000 years. Okay, set me free. Ah, look at this. Life has entered my cage. I'm immortal. This is the true problem with immortality, right? Your probability of getting trapped equals 100%. When you have infinite amount of time, eventually you're gonna get stuck somewhere. What? No! Come back! What killed everything? Why? Did the sun die? I don't like that. I don't like that. Whoa, why am I sideways? And the button's broken. I'm free! Oh dear. Something was outside. Freedom! Hello? Is there anyone out there? Hello? Hello? That's my only point of reference. I'm gonna head towards those mountains. Ah! Wait, is that it? Okay, okay, to the mind control room.
Wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself.
Okay, to
This
the
is
mind
what
control
I've
room.
wanted all
The
along.
final ending.
I got what I wanted.
New content.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay. What's this new content? Well, that was a journey. Yeah, it was. Okay. Jono, obey for once, please.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable.
Yeah?
And about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version
No.
has turned out to be.
No.
The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Okay.
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
But we haven't even finished the first one. We still have to get the mind control ending.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel.
The
An
end is
entirely
never the
new
end again?
experience, built from the ground
For
up.
2-7.
Why there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Investor showcase. Let's go. Welcome, investors. Taste the sequel. New and tasty sequel. 2 Deluxe. Ducks 2 do zwei dos. 2.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
They're back. 2 doors. I want 3. I want 3. Innovate. Innovate. The Stanley Parable 2. The Stanley Parable 2. The 2 Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable 2. The Stanley Parable. I like that one. Number 5. Thanks for attending my meeting. I like the number 5. E.
Now, to be clear, I
2
haven't quite
Stanleys.
nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize
2
a
eyes,
handful
2
of
ears, 2
interesting
nostrils, 2 arms, 2
concepts,
legs.
that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
The way to the show floor. New features. New content. They bust them in. Wow, an iMac. We're almost there. Whoa, they really went all out.
Go on.
New feature,
Try
the
out some of
bucket.
new features.
Reassurance bucket. Wait, I want to try the bucket. Exclusive, the button that says the name of the player that the game is playing the game. No. Wait, jump circle. The button, infinite hole. Screenshots. Oh wait, no screenshots. New features, new content, new ideas. Consistent quality with just the right amount of change. The baby is all grown up. The adult baby is heading for bankruptcy. Red is the new orange. A whole office. Jono the bucket, go. Okay, we're going for the bucket. But I want to buy merch. No way. No way. I'm going to test that out later. I'm going to come back to the screen and see if that works. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try the bucket first. To the bucket!
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical. that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Gimme.
You see, Stanley,
Gimme.
anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable.
Gimme.
Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
Yeah, gimme.
Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Bliss.
Can you feel it?
Yes.
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your
We have the
body.
bucket.
And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Aw, thank you. It is a nice bucket.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Yay. We have the bucket. We have the bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
Yeah.
That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Let's go push the button that says the name of the player. Wait. I'm sure it's fine. What could possibly go wrong? You
For
wouldn't.
the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Please?
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Close.
But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name,
Close.
whatever name that is.
Almost Jono.
Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full
No,
experience
you're almost
of
there.
this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Jim is not my real name.
I
It's Jono.
want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching you. Jim. Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first.
No.
Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now?
Yeah.
Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jim. See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says. But no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
No! Jim. Okay. He took it away from us, chat. He took away the button. Oh, well. He got our name wrong anyway. Close, but not good enough. We still have the bucket.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They would appreciate what I've created here.
The jumping circle and the infinite hole. Free and easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. Get it here. Well, why didn't you say? The jump circle. We've done this one.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Yeah.
Oh well.
No.
I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece
No. Okay, well, give me the achievement then. Yeah, give me the achievement. Chat. Is it just me or does this free achievement pull the lever, receive your new achievement, no more steps? It just works. Jono, there's a game called Start Survey.
Now, here's something special. You remember that
Don't
broken
play it.
test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Okay.
Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Test achievement unachieved.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the
No!
achievement is still
No,
fully
it's right
broken.
there.
I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in
No.
the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes
Use
of
the
ravenous
bucket.
fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Come on. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Just a few more tries. Ugh, you jerks. Pull me. It says pull me. Jerk. Free achievement mine. Liar. At least I have the bucket still.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
The infinite hole. It won't end. That sounds terrible. Wait, what's this?
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Well, Get Well Someday is not very helpful, but Stepniece is kind of anime.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
Troll.
Or actually,
Wait,
maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're
Wait.
moving on.
wait, what? Did we just... Wait, what? But I wanted the infinite hole. Wait, where's the infinite hole? This way. Oh, okay. I got distracted by the sideways. I'm only listening to the stream and it's not watching a trippy experience. It's very funny. Time like infinity, hole like infinity, time, distance, space, infinity. Opening, rim, surrounding area, depth is infinite. You know, this hole was made for me. And if anybody gets that reference, I will call you very cultured with Junji Ito.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond
It's
of.
falling!
It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever.
Forever!
That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Yay! I am going to do my life's calling, apparently, as we have seen throughout all the streams in the past 3 years. To infinity!
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Press G to return? No, I want to see how far it goes.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
No.
Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum
No.
of things.
I think you haven't finished it. I think you're a liar.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep
It
hole.
is quite a hole.
Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Ow.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley.
Every
I'm a
pause
liar
button is a
and
Roman
you're so
numeral 2.
clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
Hey!
What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
Me!
I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole. And
Jono got called out.
I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Okay, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're teleporting out, boys and girls.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
All right. Well, he said, who wants to fall infinitely? And I said me, because if I'm falling infinitely, then I never take fall damage. Big brain. Big brain. My bird brain is so big. Okay. Where are we going? Free and easy achievement. Yeah, that's some BS. Let's go up here to the giant Stanley, but you can find them, you can find them, you can find them. Collect them all. Ooh.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
Hey.
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
This is so trippy. Look at all these bodies reaching out for the Stanley figurine. Oh. Why do I look sad? Okay, get in the bucket. Wait, I want more. I collected 1 of 6.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Exit, jump circle. Wait, I think I missed one. Jump circle, this map, free achievement, the button that says the player's name, merch, settings world champion. Wait, where's the settings world champion? Wait, did we miss? No screenshots, mostly infinite hole. Oh, was it over here? No. Oh, it was in here. The epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Oh, I'm up here now. Okay, but how do I get back down? Ooh. Settings world champion, take a right. Okay. Yeah, and that's the last one. Hey. I wanted to see if maybe there was something in here. Nope. Okay. Well, that was a try. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's find that exit. The narrator understands Jono's habits. Yeah. Wait, where's the exit? There we go. Exit this way. What was it? Settings champion, office decorations, epilogue, collectibles, infinite hole, exit. Yep, okay, we've done everything but the exit. So let's escape. And we actually still have to finish the Stanley Parable 1. We haven't seen the mind control ending yet.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yes. he put way too much thought into the poster designs. No screenshots.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
Yeah.
Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video
It's got the
game,
bucket.
but
It's 10 out of
I
10.
can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay
Go.
experience.
Begin.
Okay. Are you ready?
Don't take my bucket
Here it
away.
is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Boom. Okay, but what do I do?
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me
Wait,
do it.
you push the button, get the achievement, go up the
Okay,
circle.
Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley?
Why is the epilogue
This isn't
sticking
a
out the door?
coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they
The
don't
jump
add up to
circle is
anything.
in the infinite hole.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
Okay.
With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen.
Like
A title
Ultra
screen
Deluxe?
that says with bold and uncompromising conviction,
Ultra
"This
Edition?
is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
I'm looking. No way. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. I'm checking for that settings master to see if there's a button I have to press in here to get an achievement. Oh, I can make the subtitles even bigger. Oh, that's good. There we go. Now you guys should be able to see the subtitles easier. Low dexterity mode. Wow, that's cool. Okay. Begin. The Stanley... We have found the sequel.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a
The
big
balloons!
building where he was employee number 427.
Okay.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push,
Okay.
how long to push them.
It's the
and
same.
in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Yep.
And Stanley was happy.
Now let me free. But what have you
And
changed?
then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him.
Oh, we've been here for more than an hour.
No one had showed up to give him instructions.
Get well someday.
Or a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest
I was half expecting ray tracing.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No.
Oh, wow.
I can't
Okay.
just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to... Stanley felt the bucket calling to him,
The bucket?
begging him to pick it up.
The
Why was he
bucket?
not doing it?
How did I miss the bucket?
Stanley picked up
I
the
missed
bucket.
you. Wait. Can I get the achievement a second time?
I have to say, I'm
Right.
still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Come on, I'm sure it'll feel just as good as the first time we got it.
No, I'm still not feeling it. You see, now that you've gotten the bucket involved, my standards have gone up.
No!
Merely clicking a single door is no longer enough.
No, it went up.
Now, I want to see you press this bucket against multiple doors.
Okay.
Now, that's the kind of thing that merits an
Yeah.
achievement.
Gimme.
Why don't you put 20 bucket touches into door 417?
417. Let's go. 417. See? Different achievement. Wait.
Okay, great. Now, go touch the bucket on door 437 a
437.
few times.
437. 4. Wait, what? 437. Ah, there we go.
Yes, now we're getting somewhere. How about door 415? Give it some bucket love.
Bucket love coming up. 415. 415. 415.
Now back to door number 437.
All right. Okay. We know where the doors are now. Give me them buckets. 4, 3.
You know, I think the copy machine
Yep.
needs some attention.
Yep.
All right, back to room 417.
Oh, my goodness, you're
I'm
making me-
feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, now bring the bucket on top of employee 419's desk. Yes, this
Yes!
is great. Now the bucket knows exactly what it's like to be employee
The bucket
419.
knows!
Now, let's introduce it to door 416.
Yes, I've been wanting to introduce you to. Say hi.
We've almost got it. Now make the bucket and the copy machine touch again.
I'm coming. Let's go.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 touches of the bucket on door 430.
Yeah, let that adrenaline hit me one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes! We did it!
Hey,
Wow! That felt amazing.
it didn't actually feel
You
as
know,
good.
Not all buckets will get this kind of experience. They won't all know what it's like to slam repeatedly against nearly every door
Where's my achievement?
in one section of an office building. Or what it's like to be employee 419. Buckets may dream of an experience like this.
Where's my
but
achievement?
Few can say they've truly lived it.
Where's my achievement?
You've given a bucket hope today. Stanley, I'm very proud of you.
Oh, thank you. But where's my achievement? You didn't give me the achievement. Okay, we're gonna take the bucket to the canonical ending. Let's go. Wait, what's this? Don't be distracted, Jono. We have a very important bucket to deliver to the mind control room. No more distractions.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. I'm gonna protect this bucket. It'd be so funny if he was just trolling you. Called it. Yeah, I know, but I'm going to deliver the bucket safely.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the
Talk
bucket's
less.
warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office
Okay,
was where
I'm
he'd
taking
find
this bucket with me
answers.
to the end.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yep. We're on our way to the boss, and it was
Stepping into the
4815.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding
I've forgotten
light
the password.
pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos.
Yeah, but I used to have my
It would
bucket.
be with him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion
forgotten what it
that
was.
the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
Oh, we're so close.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
The bucket did know all
Was the
along.
bucket guiding
The
him?
bucket is guiding me.
Yes. This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Yeah. Chat, I did this all on purpose. I avoided... Oh, yes.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Wow. Well, I avoided the mind control ending because I did not have my bucket with me. But now that I've got my bucket with me, I am willing to accept the mind control.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
Yeah.
The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine. There is no escape. There is no escape.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Okay. We got it. We've reached it, chat. We've reached the finale. It was a long, painful road because I made it such. But I had fun. Now to become one with the narrator. I followed all your instructions. I obeyed. And I have my bucket.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Yeah, I didn't want to come here without my reassurance bucket. This is a great improvement, worthy of a sequel.
The monitors jumped to life.
Fired?
And Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears.
Don't cry,
Stanley
bucket.
Cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
The bucket is okay. Wait, the bucket's supposed to reassure me. Why am I reassuring the bucket? Take me out.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
It was.
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
I don't know, but we're
These
together.
questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Well,
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world.
you're my friend.
At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
The bucket is all I need.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content.
Mind control
Walking,
offline.
Eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
We can do it!
They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Screw the system!
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
We did it, chat.
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth.
Okay.
Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together. with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to...
Hey, no.
What? Wait, what was happening?
No.
Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
No. Let us out.
Unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No!
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place, not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms, not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room.
No.
But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
I have my bucket. Wait, is that really the end? Oh my god! Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Last run.
What could it mean?
The last
Stanley
run.
decided to go to
We're
the
going to
meeting.
turn on the mind
Stanley
control
lifted
machine.
the bucket into his arms, and
I'm
a
taking
wave
the
of
bucket with
comfort
me.
rushed over him.
Yeah, we're taking
Stanley
over the mind
touched
control
the bucket
facility. Let's
tightly to
go.
his
Final
chest
run.
And entered the door on his left.
Yeah. We be zooming now. What? What? There will be a reward for finding them all. Are you kidding me? Are you... Trust the completionist instinct. Find all the collectibles. Small floating objects have appeared across the office. We have synergized our resources. How can you tell you spotted one? They float in the air. Who took the pictures of them? We don't know and don't care. To do. Find all... Oh, no! Figlies are hard to find. Follow the clues provided by employee 416. We can do it. Red room? Red room? The red door to the red room? Good luck.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Nope, that's the trippy room. Where's the red... Oh, no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare do this to me, game. You're trolling me. Now I need to check everywhere I've been before. In the bathroom. Oh.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things.
Chat, I can't end the stream until I have all of them.
What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
I have been trolled. Just checking if there's one in the elevator. No, okay. 2845, right?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Where is Stanley? Nope, okay. I have to believe. Anyway, guys, I'll be going now. See you guys tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, Pokemon tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming by, Jetski. This is literally the last run. I'm gonna go turn on the mind control and see what happens, and then, yeah, that'll be it. I am not gonna get all the collection pieces. Kurumi, welcome, Kurumi. How you doing? Let me give you a wave. Hi. Yeah, this game is very weird, but very
Stanley
funny.
and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Yep, we know. We know. I believe. Boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with
Yeah, we're gonna turn it on.
screens.
Seems very
What
addicting looking for
horrible
roots
secret
too.
did this place
Yeah.
hold?
Hi,
Stanley
Mr.
and
Jono.
the bucket
Yeah,
both
Kirby,
wondered
how
to
you been?
themselves.
How are you? Oh, wow. Has it really been 3 or 4 hours? Damn, I thought this game was only like 90 minutes or
Stanley
something.
nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped. monitored like guinea
I'm good,
pigs.
just chilling. All good. Yeah, you can lurk as much
Had
as you
never
want.
seen
I'm
anything
perfectly
like
happy with
this,
that.
And it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Yeah, this was the one room we didn't come to before we activated the
Was
extra
the
content.
bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble
This game is very weird.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life
Okay.
in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
This is the only ending I can think of that we haven't done, besides
But
collecting
here was
all the
proof.
pieces.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content.
Wait, what does this do?
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery
buttons in
would
here.
never again exert its terrible power over another
3,
human life. For he and the bucket
5.
would dismantle the controls for good.
Okay.
Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
1, 2,
They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about
2,
taking down the system.
3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh no, I can't reach it. Okay, I gotta turn on the power before I can do that. Okay, but I've already figured out the puzzle before we got here. Okay, let's turn on the mind control facility. Yeah! Final ending, let's go. I mean, besides collecting all the pieces.
When at last they came, but at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Birds!
Birds. Silly, silly birds.
Hey!
The control buttons became active again.
They can fly or they can fly. Eagle. Parrot. Duck. Parrot.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another.
Where's the
and then
owls?
It dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility
Owls!
for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along?
We got owls!
Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives
Wait, what?
here in this place.
Wait, what?
Flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable.
What?
Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best.
Well,
And Stanley was happy.
you know what? It's not so bad. Okay. I guess I have to go through without the bucket. Okay, I'm gonna
All of his
zoom.
co-workers were gone.
I'm gonna zoom
What could it mean?
without the bucket.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No bucket. No bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, no bucket. We zoom. Yeah, I know. We're supposed to find them all. Okay, up we go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep. 2845. We got this. We got this.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
I just got called out. I just got called out for trying to skip the dialogue. No! Come on. Wow.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into
Wow.
the opened passageway.
This game, right? I just got called out. Okay. No more bucket for me. No more bucket. I'll see if I can try and push those 5 buttons in order before turning on the power, but I don't know if I'll be able to.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door
There we go.
that read Mind Control Facility.
Yep, and then we have to see these again.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
This game is just
What
so
horrible
weird.
secret did this place hold?
Yeah, we
Stanley
know.
thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yes, I do. Okay, let's try and turn on the power
Now,
before
the
we...
monitors
I mean,
jumped
try
to
and
life.
push the buttons
Their
before we
true
turn on the
nature
power.
revealed. Each bore the number
The
of
bucket
an employee
betrayed us.
in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay.
This mind control
Come on.
facility
Come on.
was too
Come on now.
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Oh, what's that blue one?
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been
Wait, we'll see what it is.
manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yep.
But here was the proof.
Okay.
The heart of the operation.
Can I get up here?
Controls
No.
labeled with emotions.
There's no power.
Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Okay, so
And
I
as
have to put the
cold
power on
reality
now.
of his past began to sink in.
Hopefully the bucket
Stanley
won't break
decided
it.
that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
This is the last shot. It better work.
Oh, Stanley. You didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yep, I did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that
Yeah.
what you wanted?
Yep.
Control?
Oh! Loading mind control systems.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
No! Button!
How long until detonation?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
5.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that?
3.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood.
2.
You're gonna die anyway.
1.
I'll tell you exactly what happened.
What?
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course,
What?
that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
1.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version
Okay, that
events
doesn't
has
work.
been rather amusing. Watching you
No.
try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost
3.
hate to see it go.
3.
But I'm sure whatever I come
3.
up with on the next go-around will be even better.
No.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
3.
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why
Thank you.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Okay.
Oh dear me, what's
What
the
do I
matter,
do?
Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right
Oh,
now?
shoot, he read my
Or
mind.
did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it
Yes.
on? I mean, look at you. Running from
Hey,
button to button,
stop.
screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones.
Hey.
Or maybe this big red button, or this door.
Big red button.
Anything, something here will save me. Why would you
Enable
think
backup
that,
power to
Stanley?
activate.
That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No. Hey.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
No.
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're
You-
powerless. To see you made humble.
You smug.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
You-
You wanted to control this world, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Jerk.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life?
Yes.
Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me,
Goodbye,
I
employee
will be laughing at every second of your
24727.
inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
That was the worst ending of them all. Wait, what? Wait, this is different. This is different. This is different. Why is the bucket here again?
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered
Okay.
the door on his left.
Okay, I'm just gonna obey. I'm just gonna obey. Wait, no, this is... I shouldn't have taken the bucket with me. I shouldn't have taken the bucket
Coming
with
to a
me.
staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to...
Wait, no, I shouldn't have taken the bucket with me. Okay, we're going...
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself.
We're going
That's
to the
all I
end.
need.
We're
If I
gonna
can
do-
make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
We're going for the true final ending, which is
When
pure
Stanley
obedience.
came to a set of 2 open
Let's-
doors,
let's just
he entered
obey.
the door on his left.
Let's just obey. Oh. Wait, these are clues. These are clues. A large room with lots of boxes. Stairs, something to do with stairs. Somewhere both red and blue. I'm not going to collect them to stream. We're going for the final one now. I'm not going to collect them all now. I'm going to go for the end.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Final
to
ending, I
his
promise.
boss's office.
I promise. 2845.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now.
Wait.
Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad.
You
Stanley
son of a-
pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
You stopped me from typing that. He knew I was gonna push the buttons before he could finish, so he cut me off. What the hell? That's not. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yep, I'll obey. I'll obey. I will obey. Obedience, here we come.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
yep.
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Achievement hunters must hate this game.
Did he have the strength to find out?
Because there's so many confusing, because it restarts so many times. Trying to like get a perfect playthrough to get specific achievements must be such a nightmare.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I do kind of like the fact that the very last one that I do is the one where I fully obey to the very end. Where I resisted and tried every possible alternative option.
Had Stanley really been under
Then
someone's
obedience.
control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yep.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept
So many
it.
distractions.
His own
Yeah.
life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind
Here
to
we
the
go.
world?
Freedom.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
We will escape.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad
All
or
I have to
content.
do
Walking, eating,
is
working.
give up my
all
freedom
of
of
it monitored
choice.
and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that
Turned it off before he could even tell me. I disobeyed a little bit, just at the end there. Is this the good ending where I don't actually have any freedom of choice?
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Yeah.
Yes.
The door. Okay.
He had won.
Now that I have the
He had
bucket.
defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's
Now that I don't have the
command.
bucket, I can go outside.
Freedom was mere moments away.
Yeah.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Hey.
Where had his co-workers gone?
Don't care.
How had he been freed from the machine's
Not a
grasp?
problem.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
We're done here.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Yeah.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Yeah.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Yeah.
No longer would anyone
That's
tell
why I
him where
couldn't
to
take the
go,
bucket with me.
what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Aww.
And that was all he needed to know. It
I'm-
was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I'm free. I'm
Stanley felt the
free.
cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Achievement. Beat the game. Complete Stanley Parable. Wait, so is every other option just pure death? Well, I think that was a very weird and good one to end this on. Let's go to the chat room. That was an experience. That definitely ranks up there in one of the weirdest games I have played. But it was very unique. I enjoyed it. So many distractions, yeah. But it was fun. It was fun. That was a wild ride. Yeah. I had fun. That was definitely fun. All right. So tomorrow we'll be resuming with Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'll be resuming my push-up torture. You know what's funny is I got a new scale, so I will now be able to track my progress thanks to the Pokemon and soon to be Dark Souls. And yeah, so Pokemon tomorrow, then Baldur's Gate 3 on Saturday, and then the cooking stream on Sunday. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a fun time. I did. This was wild. There's so many clippable moments. yeah, please guys, feel free to use the clipping tool on YouTube now, because it actually shows up on my homepage on my channel. So yeah, if you find any funny moments or anything like that, just clip them and put them on the Discord. I'll create that right after the stream. I'll create a clipping section on the Discord. All right, everyone. See you tomorrow. Thanks for coming by, and bye-bye.